And I got a feeling you're going to like this next story, too. 'Cause Hot Dog Ding My Hide, it's a rip-snorting, slam-bang story of the Wild West. And it's for real, too. So listen here and pay attention like. I calls this Dinky Dalton and the Showdown at Hoedown Corral. This here is a small saga, or wherever that is, of the old frontier. It's a story of the constant battle of good and evil. The tale of the determination of a lawman, that's me, of course, to uphold the law against all odds. Well, one hot day in our town, and it was always pretty hot for a lawman in our town, I was sent out to bring in Dinky Dalton, one of the worst bad men of the West. Oh, my darling, what's her name? When I spots this here sign with a picture of the ferocious Dalton gang. See now, says here, Dalton gang hideout, that-a-way. Let me see here now. Warrant for the arrest of Dinky Dalton, last of the Dalton gang, dead or alive. Preferably dead. Last of the Daltons, eh? What a clean-cut family group. I was speaking of the rest of them Dalton critters. Ooh, was they big and mean-looking? I mean mean, man. Dirty Dalton, dangerous Dalton, detestable Dalton, desperate Dalton, despicable Dalton, dastardly Dalton, and Dinky Dalton. He's my man. Lucky he's the littlest Dalton. Well, a lawman don't back down from nothing, not even a low-down Dalton. The fact is, the lower down he is, the braver I is. So, I headed right for the Dalton spread to bring in my man, Dinky. And it weren't long before I arrived at the Dalton hideout. Keep out. Danger. You'll be dead. Outlaw shack, straight ahead. This must be the place. Open up, in the name of the law. No use trying to be nice. I'm a-coming in after you anyhow. All right, you. Stick 'em up. Excuse me, mister. Where's your little brother Dinky at? I knew he couldn't be Dinky, 'cause he was big. I'm Dinky Dalton. Well, I tell you, I sure would have hated to have seen the rest of his kinfolk if and he was a dinky one of the family. Boy, how you growed. But I'm arresting you, so put out your hand. Like this? Yeah. I'm aiming to I'm gonna handcuff your pinky, Dinky. That's the only thing I could handcuff, 'cause he had the biggest hands I ever did see. So I, just handcuffed Dinky's pinky. And I'm a-taking you to jail. All righty, you mangy varmint. Let's go! Ha, 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 hey, hey. He just ain't paying attention. Ain't no use obstructing justice, Dinky Dalton. Crime just don't pay. I ain't a-getting through to this boy. Dinky, I'm a-counting up to 3. Then I'm coming in. A 1, a 2, a 2.5, a 3. Suddenly, Dinky poked his gun out in the knothole and shot off the whole dad-blame top of my 10-gallon hat. You know something? I gotta give Dinky his due. He's a smart outlaw. I'll talk to that smart outlaw man to man. Over the phone. It's safer over the phone when you're talking to an outlaw like Dinky. the Dalton residence?
Yes,
Is this Dinky Dalton?
this is he.
You know what? This fella's got a right nice voice on a telephone. Are you all sure this is Dinky Dalton?
Yes,
Hold the phone a second, will you?
love to.
You gotta outthink them outlaw fellers. Now, whilst Dinky holds the phone, I sneaks in a window and grabs him. A lawman's gotta play safe. Yes, sir, Robert. A feller what takes a deputy sheriff's job must have a hole in his head. But when I poked my head in the window, Dinky took a shot at me with his shooting iron. This made me mad. A feller's got to fight force with force, I always says. Now, I ain't one to cotton to no rough stuff, but I'm a-fixin' to batter Dinky's door down with this here log. That didn't do any good, so, like in all good Western-like sagas, I decided to call Dinky out for a shoot-down, a showdown at dawn. And there we was, at sunup, face to face, back to back. Remember now, Dinky, you walk 5 steps, then turn and start shooting. I only need 1 bullet, lawman, and that bullet has got your name on it, Huckleberry Hound. Glad you told me that, Dinky. You ready, lawman? I'm ready. A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah. He don't know this bullet's loaded with dynamite. A 4, a 5. This was it, all right. We turned, pulled our guns, and fired. Well, sir, I never seen a bullet what acted like Dinky's. Man, that was the first bullet I ever seen with a curve to it. It headed straight for me, and I thought I was a goner. But just as it whizzed past my ear, it whizzed around again and headed straight back toward Dinky. I never did know what happened to poor old Dinky. All I ever found was his hat and some big old footprints disappearing toward the border. But I'd won the fight. Yep, once again, the law was plumb triumphant. Thanks to that bold, brave lawman, namely me, Huckleberry Hound. Well, shucks, I sure hope you kidlets like them there stories. And if you did, you just be sure to keep your little old eyeballs peeled for the next adventures of Huckleberry